Behold, the world of Originaya, which I have named my Minecraft world, and I am now going to give a tour of. Alright, let's get going. Hey sheep. So we're going to start from this end and just kind of work in and around. I sort of built it in a line. There's quite a bit to it. There's a little house. I built that over there. This is the first sort of major settlement. I built this because a bunch of villagers ran away from their original village for a reason I could never quite understand. And we're all just sort of gathered in the water over here. Just sort of sitting there in the water. It was a weird glitch. Anyway, so I pushed them back up here and I built them this little village. Started off with this house. That's where I keep most of my stuff to help me build other things. Voila. Get out of the way, man. Here's their little smith site. It's where they do their work. Little courtyard here with the garden. Grow some wheat so they can eat. They can eat the wheat. And here's a little house for people to stay in. That guy's standing on the furniture. Get off the furniture, man. What are you doing? Here's a little house. Built this one. Down here, there was this little lake underneath the ground, and so I kept it like that. And then eventually I think I connected this to the main house. It's not super pretty. Anyway, that's where that ends up. Okay, so that's that village. I think I call it Fleetin'. A little bridge here. Goes over the train track. We'll take the train tracks because that's fun. It's like a roller coaster. But this is that little bridge that goes over it. So we got to go back over here, get my minecart ready. And because it's fun, we go underground first. Whee! Took me a long time to dig through all this. But totally worth it. So we come out right there. And we are leaving Fleeton. Next stop, the forest. This is where I grow all my wood. There's some spruce wood. There's some oak wood. That island is dark oak because it's got its own island. There's some spruce and jungle wood. Here's my little factory. It's not really a factory because no one works here, but it's sort of industrial. We'll go walk around a little bit. So yeah, I got lots of trees growing here because you need wood to build stuff. And this is where I grow that. So I put all these vines. It's a cool looking little place. All these little sunken paths. This is kind of the main little living area. Not much to it. Like I said, this is industrial. That's for your guest. If you have a guest, they can sleep there. But that's this place. Now, this is the main island we're about to go to now. That's sort of my farm right there. Sheep and cows. But this island was nothing. And everything you see I've built. Took a long time. Right off the bat, being Minecraft, this is my mine here. And it goes way down here. I've got water at the bottom so I can just splash and not die. But there's a lot of digging been done in this place. And it extends greatly forward. Anyway, back up we go. Climbing this ladder. And so the minecart will take us kind of underneath all of this. I'm just going to walk down through here. I found this lava, so I built kind of like a cauldron around it. Anyway, it's really not very useful. But look at that. It's lava. So we'll go back outside. Okay. Get a decent view from up here. Nope, that's trees. Anyway, main island. Here on the side, that goes down to the mine. And that's how we sort of rode in. Over there, if you heard that, that's a zombie. But they can't get here because I got defense. Defense. You get it? Anyway, that's a little defensive tower there. Up in the top, you can shoot your arrow at bad guys if they come. This is kind of that too. You can shoot out these little holes and stuff. Because they do have, like, pillagers attack your main settlements sometimes. And they are annoying. Alright, up here. Up here is probably my favorite thing I've built. This is a chapel I built in memory of my mom. She passed away about 2 years ago, and I remember her so much from church. And so I built this little chapel, and that's where she always sat. So she gets the white pew. Love you, Mama. Down this way is my home. This is my main living quarters right there. Ain't much to it. There's more extravagant things here, but hey, it was the original. So up in here. See, all these guys sleep in my bed now, because if you're not in the bed, they'll get in the bed. And so I just never get to sleep in my bedroom anymore at all. But it's a nice place in here. And even, see, look at this. Down here I built like a dorm. Well, there's a little workshop in there. But down here's the dorm where everybody, but then we had too many villagers, and now just any bed is taken. It's a popular place. I should charge rent. Anyway, this is this is the bottom of my main house. Out here, that's that defensive building from this side. Here's my little backyard. Got a little outcrop here. You can look out across the sea at all the dangers. A little place for more people to sleep. Oh, a free bed! Totally sleeping. Oh, it's too far away. Let's not sleep. It's pretty at night. Let's go back up here, because I want to show you the map hall. You can make maps in this game. And so this is the island we're on right here. It's kind of a zoomed out view. That's a little more zoomed in. We started over here. That's Fleeton. We rode the train tracks. Now we're here. We'll go up there maybe eventually. But the main map I keep in front of my house. It's growing, and it's kind of funky looking right now. That's the main map of basically everything I've built. There's a lot to it. Okay, anyway, this is my main workshop area over here. That's the stables. That's where I used to keep my horse until he went away. He disappeared. I don't know where he went. You can do some enchanting in there. Do a bunch of smelting there. Get this little place. Guys can sleep up here. That goes down to the mine again. There's the dye shop. You can make all colors of wool. That's the nether portal. Goes to an absolutely horrible and terrifying place. But hey, sometimes you gotta go there. Over here, this is like a storage building I built. Just because I felt like this place needed a storage facility. Right here is the movie theater, and I'm not quite done with the movie theater. But it it it's done well enough that you can see what I'm doing. There's where you buy your tickets and your concessions. Then you can go down here, and voila, you're in the movie theater. Sit on the back row, watch a movie. Man, that was awesome. Like that movie. Back out. Trash can. Throw your trash away. Okay, here's my fancy house. Look how fancy it is. It's big, and it's got like a big boardroom here in the bottom. This is where all the villagers get together and talk about these maps. They're like, we need to do something with that land. Up here, there's a little bitty room right there. That's where he sleeps. Hi, guy. Your room is the tiniest. Up here, here's the main bedroom. For this room, they got some stuff growing there. Cool little room. Little table there. They have a deck. A barbecue grill. Pretty little garden. Overlook. It's a nice place. Really is a nice place. This is where the mayor lives. It's the mayor's house. Mayor gets a good house. It's just sort of the back 40. Not much going on back here. Just pretty trees, a little lake there. There's a lava lake down here, which I felt was odd and worth saving. The train track continues on. It sort of goes down around. I had to dig under all that. Made it look like that. I was pretty proud of the way that looked. This is coming up the other side. So I can go back up here. See, now here we are at the die and the nether portal again. Down here's another house. Underneath it, it's kind of this little area. Out there, yeah, you can see it. That's a ocean monument. Just happened to be right there. And eventually I got it all cleared out, and you can take this down and that little pathway through and go explore the ocean monument, which is really not that interesting. It's all blue. It's all blue. Little garden here. Some guys can sort of chill halfway in the open air, halfway not. This is one of my favorite houses right here. It's the cool place. Right here on the edge of the water next to the farm. Got a little deck going around. Up in here, there's a little kitchen. There's cool lights. Got some art. And this room. No walls on one side because it's... How peaceful. What a neat place. Got a little table. That dude's chilling. He must have rented it for the weekend. Anyway. That kind of just goes around the side of the island. And that's just about it for everything up here. We'll ride the cart because it's fun. I think it stops down there by the shore. Where did I leave it? Oh, that's why you got to keep extras, because sometimes you leave your minecart. Okay. Whee! Okay, to the other side of the island. Got another little settlement here. And I like this little design. You get to sleep out of the weather, but under the stars, sort of. That's my lighthouse. It's almost done. Not quite finished with it, but it's getting close. I like this little area. It's a very wooded area. This started off as nothing but sand, but it's become more than that. Got this little cabin here, built into the trees. It's got a chimney that's blowing smoke. That was actually kind of difficult to build. Little backyard here, just looking out into the ocean. What's that? Oh, we didn't go to the market. We'll go back around to the market after the lighthouse. There's the lighthouse. Not much going on inside. I mean, it is a lighthouse. It's not like they're going to be hosting government meetings. I don't think that's what they do in light. Up top, you can even get all the way up on top of it, so you can get a cool view of the main island. We call this Originaya, all the way to the wood factory. And that's the bridge. It goes over towards Clay Valley. There's not as much as in Clay Valley, but we'll head there and end the tour. I do want to show you the market real quick. Back down the road into the forest. Kind of made that look like that. That was definitely not what this looked like originally. And sort of dug up under all this for the mayor's mansion. Yeah, here's the marketplace. In the daytime, there's guys and they'll be at those stalls because those are workstations and villagers like to go there. Got a little house here. Oh, that's a iron golem. They protect. They're good people. That's kind of where everybody stays down here. There's a nice little place. Oh, it's time to go to work. Everybody get... Hey, man, what are you doing? You playing hooky? You not going to work today? You just chilling, staring at that painting? Now you're weird. You're weirding me out now. Hey, get to work. Oh, yeah, and there's that little thing. Oh, and there's one more little cool place. Up under here, just sort of dug out this room. Just kind of a neat little place to hang out. Upstairs, you got some bedrooms in there with some balconies. Some furniture there. Some chaise lounges. Anyway, it's a cool place to be. That goes down to the mine. Yeah, you always got to get to your mine. It is Minecraft. Okay, let's go to Clay Valley. We're going to ride the train. Go up this way. I got to get some movies going at the theater. I think that's utterly impossible within Minecraft, but hey. I left it down here. Oh, a little bridge. Built this bridge. It's a cool bridge. You can look around. You don't fall out. Calf. Off we go. Get out of the way, man. So, leaving Originaya, this little island we're coming up on here was all clay, like that orange stuff you see, and it was just kind of like a blob of it. And so I decided to remove it all, replace it with dirt, and then grow grass and trees. And then I kind of built a little house place underneath it. We'll jump off and look here real quick. You got a little bit of a garden. Used to be more, but I guess you're not doing your job well, brother. Up in here, there's not much to this place. Kind of brown. Down here, this is cool. This is underwater, so you can actually see underwater. Flooded it many times digging these holes, but nothing to this room. I haven't finished that yet. Alright, anyway, that's cool. Cool little project there. Alright, coming up on Clay Valley. I like this approach because you don't get to see it at first. But then there it is. Just a little settlement. A few places. Got a cactus farm. Tons of sheep. Got a lot of sheep here in Clay Valley. And I have expanded this. Doesn't happen here, so you have to kind of bring it over. This is all I got right now. This is where I get all my wool. If I need wool for anything. here. This is more function. Hey man, you standing in a minecart? You going for a ride? You will. If I push that thing, you'll go all the way to Originaia. I don't trust you, man. I'm taking that back. Up in here, that's just where I keep all my stuff. Down here's a little more places to keep stuff and do a little smelting. Oh, and one little room down there. M for MotWan and Matt. And that's my world. I hope you liked it.